Well, YouTube is making a live noises, so I can only assume that it's working. And now the customary wait for Europe's Gallo H to appear, assuming she does, because she's been having internet woes today. Lozzie, please appear, even if it's just for 10 seconds to confirm to me that I can be heard. Because apparently I am that needy. Hi. Hello to the 3 people who joined out of nowhere. I don't know what else I can say. I just want to make sure that I can be heard, because this is what I do, apparently. I spend the first minute or so of a stream just worrying loudly into the microphone about whether or not the stream is actually functioning. And now I wait for some sort of response. I suppose I should be setting up the other thing. I should use my time responsibly, goddammit. That wasn't a responsible use of time. Goddammit. Do pardon the setup time and also the insufferable whining noise in the background. There's not much I can do about that. I wonder, actually, is the... I was going to say, is my face cam actually working, but I'm not going to switch that tab because I'm not using it this evening. I've just Simon appearing out of nowhere, and you know what, I am going to try the face cam just for a minute. And hello, Robert McDonnell. Do we know each other? I don't know, but hey, the face cam's working. I won't be using this face cam in the stream, but I might as well at least say hi while I'm here. Just while I get acquainted with you lovely people, I suppose. Because, also, ignore the lamp box. Total T, hello! I am like the affectionate house cat that boops all the people, and Laura as well, there are people here. I doubt this will be as well attended as the stream on Sunday, which was a fun time for all involved, but maybe I should just show my face during these loading times instead of having that scrolling text, but I don't know. Anyway, this isn't what the stream is about. This stream is, in fact, about a different thing entirely, so give me a moment to set that up, and we can get started on our journey to customer satisfaction. Does that sound like a fun time? Anyway, just give me half a moment just to swap this over. You know, the thing that you're seeing. I'm so good with my words. I am the best at words, and no one can challenge me on this. Just load up the thing. This shouldn't take too long. Yep, there we go. And then... there we go. Can that be heard? Because I'm not hearing anything. And I've got the volume set at 10. Oh, hang on, I know what the problem is. Hold on. Give me a moment. Swap back to this. I was having a bit of trouble with OBS earlier. Just give me a moment to set the settings. Could you hear it for a moment then? Because I wasn't hearing anything. I don't know why that is. Maybe it... Once again, pardon the technical woes. I swear I can't go a single stream without having some sort of technical trouble. I sincerely don't know what's causing this, because it was working perfectly fine when I tested it earlier. Yeah, it's still being quiet. I don't know why. Master McDonnell. My opinion on the Irish song? I like it more than I did initially. Like, my opinion of it's gone up, which I suppose is good. Hang on. I do apologise for this OBS nonsense. Huh. I might have to stop and start the stream for a sec just to make sure that it takes root, so pardon me for a moment. Think it's working now. Also, I have no idea what impact that will have on the stream itself, so, was there some sort of cut there? Because I had to close OBS and reopen it, and I think it's working now. But do let me know. You know, I'll just swap to the anxious face cam, just so you can look at how sincerely I'm worrying. Am I being sincere enough? Because I worry. Everything worries in this region that I call my face. Well, it looks like the stream didn't suffer too much from me having to stop, so I guess I could try it again? Oh no, I've scared some of my viewers away because of technical problems. Why? Why do all my streams end this way? Well, they don't. This is like... Admittedly, this is the third time I've had technical trouble, but every time it's of a completely different nature. So... Are you gonna work now, game, with your audio in the face? I think, possibly. Are you going to? I swear to fuck. Why is it not with the noise? This bothers me. Why is it not? Also, I keep forgetting that I've got my headphones turned up to bloody 10. Why is this happening? This did not happen earlier. The problem, Total T, is I'm on a budget, and OBS is pretty much all I can afford, because it's free. Why is this happening, though? Because if I do this... You can hear that, right? Do the default Windows boop noise. So why can you not hear the bloody game? What the balls is going on? Can I just have one stream this year that doesn't end in tears, that isn't the Sunday stream? Good grief. Ain't that the truth, Total T? I might just have to do another chat stream, but I'd rather not, because I had something planned. Yeah, so you can hear the ding, so why can't you hear the other thing? So you can hear that, but you can't hear the game. Well, I don't see why the order of it would hide the noise. Like you could see it, you just couldn't hear it, right? Well, this is a bloody nuisance, because I thought I'd finally found a way of fixing the problem with Sonic 4, because I tried playing it before, and it was, like, the frame rate just completely died after about 5 minutes. And I thought maybe I'd finally been able to fix it, and it's not. This is maximum nuisance. I do apologise for this, but at least you can see my face, so that makes up for it, sort of, somehow, maybe? No? Never mind, okay. I don't understand why there is problem. I'll try like completely closing it down and reopening. Like OBS, you can stay for the moment, assuming that you're not broadcasting the contents of my folders to the internet. Hey. Once again, maximum apologies for all of the things. Is it gonna work now? Oh! Is it working? I think it may be working. Yep, this seems promising. There we go! Oh. My apologies, Total T, just when I got it working as well. Is it too loud? So, we've gone from no music to music, but can it be heard? Because this bothers me. And again, we're having high encoding. I fixed the problem, and it's still complaining about high encoding. We're crying out loud. But is it too loud? Because I'm actually playing the audio, I think. Oh wait, no, I changed it back up to 10%, didn't I? Well, anyway, I'm picking up where I left off last time, I think. Yeah, because last time I played this game, I had to abort suddenly, and wow. It's not running optimally. It is kind of a little bit sort of floaty in the face. But it's better than nothing. At least it's not, like... Oh, well, actually, is it? Is it dropping frames? Because, like, on my end, the game's running a little bit iffily, but it's not actually... Like, it's not slideshowing like last time. So I suppose we have that. Fuck. Is it good? Am I doing good with the win level? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I don't know, it's just, in the very bottom left of OBS, sometimes there'll be this little red text that comes up that says, warning, high encoding, and then that translates to, the stream is taking a shit. And I'm glad to hear it, and also welcome back, Total T. And I'm getting the high encoding warning again. Why? Is it dropping frames like last time? Because, well, last time being like 2 weeks ago, because the frames were terrible the other week. Well, to be fair, last week as well with Quiplash, that was... I should leave Quiplash to the professionals, like Simon from Higher Plane Games, for example. Well, the warning's gone away, so I can only assume... Did I mention how much I hate water levels and how glad I am to not be underwater anymore? Even if the game is not running optimally. Oh, these puzzles. These... For some reason, you suddenly lose control of Sonic and gain the ability to just rotate the entire world, and you have to burst the plug out from the other side. There's no pleasant way of describing that. And jumping shit that reminds me of the original Sonic 1, which I suppose is the idea, because it's because I did actually look stuff up after last not last week's stream, the stream before last. Okay, it is getting a little bit choppy. What a nuisance. But yeah, I did look up, and oh shit, giant crushy wall. There was originally going to be a Sonic 4 Episode 3 based on Sonic 3, and they didn't make it because Sonic 4 Episode 1 was received meh, and then Episode 2 was received, like, meh as well. So they just, oh shit. They didn't bother making Sonic 4 Episode 3, and so there never was an homage to Sonic 3. And to this day, I still haven't played Episode 2, so burp. So this game, I'm going more or less from memory because I don't know. I as I mentioned last time being 2 weeks ago, I played the original on the Wii. Well, Sonic 4 Episode 1 on the Wii, and then didn't play it for many years. Then played it again over the Christmas period this year, and then didn't play it again until the stream. And I bought Sonic 4 Episode 2 on, like, not during the current Steam sale, but the last one. or maybe the one before, I don't remember. And I still haven't played it, so I have no idea what that involves, but I'm guessing that probably would also entail these horrible, horrible frame drops and floaty nonsense. Like, for example, just look at the timer in the corner of the screen, like the actual in-game timer. I swear that's not running at a rate of 1 second per second. I mean, that was never the case for the Mario games, but still. And, oh, I remember this devious-ass puzzle, where you can't, like, you have to slide to the right, like it's the cha-cha slide, but you can't go too far at once, otherwise you'll hit those spikes, and it is so very, very dickish. There's probably some trick to it that I don't know, but just keep going back and forth, and for some reason, the block that we're trying to bust out of on the right only slides the way we want it to, like, it doesn't slide back to the left when we go to the left. And we have another instance of, okay, there's a hidden switch kind of like in, oh, I was going to say kind of like in Labyrinth Zone Act 3 from Sonic 1. Again, getting those vibes because that's the whole goddamn idea. Apparently it didn't work, so is there another one over here or something? No? Yes? Oh, there it is. I'm assuming that opened the door now, and if it didn't, then I don't know. If it's like on a timer or something, then I am considerably fucked. Yep, that switch is still pressed. I'm going to take that as a good sign. And yay! Are we at the end yet? We are. Lovely. Now, I could take another stab at that. But did I get to the 6th bonus level special stage thing last? I don't think I did, actually. Or did I? No, I think I ended last time's stream on getting the 5th Chaos Emerald, so I think that means new special stage time? Question mark? Also, this loading screen here reminds me of one of the peppermints from Junior Eurovision 2014? Was it 14? Yeah, it was 14. San Marino. And now I'm forever going to associate this special stage with San Marino. Yeah, Simon, that is true. I mean, I've had extensive conversations with Austin on Sugar about the nature of Sonic fans and why he no longer considers himself to be a Sonic fan, despite the fact that he's okay, that he and I, by all rights, should be Sonic fans, but like Sega's not tending to them very well, and they themselves don't exactly make the best case for themselves. And where the bloody balls am I going? Well, we got bonus time. That's good, I suppose. And there's more time this way. So much time I can't even time. I suppose, to an extent, this game, like the whole Sonic 4 thing, like their hearts were in the right place when they made it, but it's... I don't want to say it's not as good as the original games, because there's the whole rose-tinted glasses effect, but it's... There's something about it that just makes it feel subpar. Well, that's the point. If something's subpar, shouldn't that technically mean that it's good, because in golf you want to be below par rather than above? And Laura, don't make me burst out into song, even though I like that song, and it contains the word lasciati, which I'd say delicious, but no. Just no. Soon, Moo. They were robbed pretty much every year they've been in Junior Eurovision. And almost every year they've been in actual Eurovision as well. Which is sad, because Eurovision's pretty much the only reason that half the world knows San Marino even exists. I actually looked up San Marino on Google Maps. Like, this was quite some time ago. And their border between Italy is literally just a ditch. Like, it's just this empty, dry kind of... Like, you could literally just jump over it. There's no border patrol or anything. You can just walk. Well, you'd have to jump from one to the other, I suppose. Running out of time. Well, like, how have I not found the emerald yet? Is this a maze? Am I don't fuck with your what is going. Oh, 3 identical traps in a row. Brilliant design right there. And so many ring doors. Something, something, banana phone. Can I have that time, please? Ugh. Somehow I don't think I'm going to make it on this run, and so I am sorely tempted. Can I get to wherever it is I'm going in 5 seconds? I highly doubt it. So, you know what that means, if we learn anything from the previous attempt at these special stages. Break the game! They shouldn't allow you to do this, but I'm very glad that they do. And so we begin again. I have no idea which way I went before. I don't know what... Is there one... I'm assuming there's only one way through, but presumably not, because there's all these branching paths. And these special stages, they're clever, I like them, but they're also awkward as fuck to control, because you control the map rather than the character. And have I mentioned before, I kind of don't like it when people refer to levels in video games as maps, because that just feels too first-person shootery to me. And while I appreciate that they are more map than level in first-person shooters, in any other game, they're just levels. Is that a reference to something, Laura? I mean, apart from the Schengen area, obviously. Also, am I dropping frames? Because I'm seeing in the background it is getting a little bit peculiar. Oh. My sympathy is total T, but yeah, see you next time, for whatever purpose. Do I even... I like the watermelon-coloured walls, but have we been here before? I am so lost. Considering we're still getting rings and still opening ring-powered doors by the sound of it, we must be making some sort of headway, but fuck if I know. Because I'm getting so many mixed signals, because there's arrows pointing one way, there's obvious progress in the other. Ring doors, and what is this unholy fuckstrel? Which is a word, apparently. It sort of sounds like those, Galaxy Minstrels. Do they still sell those? Which reminds me, there's something else I was going to bring up as well, and I completely forgot what it was. Like, there was some kids' TV show. That was it. I don't know if there's even anyone in the stream likely to remember this. I think my best bet is Laura here. I'm going to gamble on the Loz. And fuck! But Laura or anyone else who's listening, don't patronise me. I did not clear that stage. I was forcefully booted out against my own free will. But oh, Laura, it's okay. Before you go, CBBC, I think it was. Yeah, it was. There was a TV show, obviously, that was hosted by some guy who looks like the guy who hosts RudeTube, but I don't know if he was or not. And it was this clip show. It was called Shoot, but like CHUTE. And the joke was that the main protagonist was the viewer, and whilst on a tour of the BBC headquarters, bugger, they'd accidentally fallen into like a rubbish chute where they throw away all of the like rejected BBC clips, and then that was just their excuse of kind of, it was sort of like a kid-friendly RudeTube. Like, did I dream that? Because I could have sworn that's a thing. I know at some point they did like a load of really good, like not music video parodies, but like literal music video sort of things. And Drowning, what do? What do? Please tell me. Okay, thank you. But like, was that a thing, or did I dream it? Because I remember it, and my mother remembers it, but I don't remember if my mother does remember it, or if I dreamed that as well. So, literally any leads on that would be appreciated, because I've looked it up in the past, and I found literally nothing on YouTube about it. So, maybe I did dream it. And there was one time they had some footage of some skiing competition, and they played some music over the top of it, some really goofy music. And I swear my mother remembers this as well, but I don't remember, and what do? What do? This isn't how the bus is supposed to end. The labyrinth bus is supposed to just be a long vertical gauntlet. What are you doing with your stuff? But yeah, so they played this really goofy background music, and I've wanted for years to look at what's happening. I want to get to the end of this anecdote, but what's happening? What? That was cheap. That I am slightly peeved at that. That was cheap. Also, are we still having decent frame rate? Is it a thing that you remember, Lozzie? Or is this going off information found elsewhere? But anyway, this anecdote about the skiing video. I think it was skiing anyway. Some snow sport. Maybe I'm mixing up with some other video. But they were playing this background music. And it's one of those songs where it didn't have any lyrics, or at least none that I could remember. But I can't look it up because, well, I suppose you have the same problem with classical music. You can't exactly Google, there was a really cool bit with a flute. So all I can remember about this song is there was some part of it that I swear sounded like, I don't know, it stuck in my mind as what the fuck is that song? This has plagued me for years. Literally years. What the fuck is that song? I want to relive it and share it with my mother, assuming that she also remembers it. Assuming that it is indeed a thing that happened. I'm gesturing as frantically as I can without, without interfering with the stream. Alright, fuckface, let's give this another shot. So, this asshole only deals in crush damage, apparently. And I hate crush. I hate anything that equates to an instant kill in video games, because that just seems really cheap and unfair, because, like, they give you so many rings beforehand, and yet there's nothing here that could actually take rings from you. It's just kill or be killed. This is this is flowy, but in Sonic universe. But Laura, what about the Dood and Dad and Doy song? Is that a thing? And why did he not take damage there? Oh, these controls are really starting to get to me. And also the constant pressure of crush damage, which I am going to bitch about. And he's okay. What is? I didn't study for this. What is happening? Where's going? What to do with the stuff? And am I about to? Where am I supposed to hide? Okay. Okay, what the fuck was that? Kind of losing my patience with this a little bit. Like, I nearly made it that time, but I don't know, I'm kind of not really a fan of the fact that not only does he, not only do you have to basically do a perfect run of this, so if you fall too far behind on this section, you'll die of drowning. And if you make it to the boss, doesn't matter how many rings you have, every time he hits you, it will be a one-hit kill, and if he one-hit kills you, you have to do the whole thing over from the beginning. Ugh. I'm beginning to think that if I don't make it this time, then for the sake of not being too repetitive on stream, I will just skip this level. But we'll give it one more fair shot first, in the name of entertainment. And I am starting to worry about those frames. I mean, it's nowhere near as bad as 2 weeks ago, but it's still looking kind of iffy from what I can tell. Eek. I probably sound like some sort of... Well, I don't want to say mental case, because that's insensitive. Also, do these hits before the boss count towards how many hits he takes in the boss? And there was a thing in the background just then that I swear looked like Squidward. But I probably sound like a crazy person talking about a TV show that may or may not have existed that, and according to Laura, it exists, and I shall take her word for it. Now, third time's the charm, or so they say. And clearly I have lines to burn. Well, I suppose that's encouraging, and... Okay. For the sake of this not getting repetitious, I am thinking I should probably just... I'm just gonna be a bit of a pansy and skip this stage, if that's okay with everyone, and even if it isn't, that's a thing that's happening because Rage quit. Because... Fuck that boss. I don't like dealing in crush damage and the like. So we'll just skip straight to Mad Gear. I love the music here, but as I recall... I think, if my memory of Sonic 1 and 2, I think this is more based on Metropolis from Sonic 2, as I recall, this level has crush damage obstacles in it as well. And I'm still kind of reeling from... Crush damage bosses put me on edge, or well, crush damage in general. But, and apparently, as I recall, Shoot had some pretty good... Okay, that was cheap. That was fairly cheap. Well, unfairly cheap, but it's encouraging that I didn't just dream up this program, and as I recall, it had a fairly decent theme tune, so I'm gonna have to look that up at some point. And wow, these frames are being a tad bit unkind. Oh, we've got some sort of steam vent thing. No! I was just trying to work out how to describe those steam vents that when they get to the red, they blast they shoot their load and then they have to recharge. But you can't attack twice in a row. I mean, I'm ranting at this crab that no longer exists. Things that are just directly... This whole level is basically just directly ported from Sonic 2, except it's not, because it's a completely different design, but a lot of things have been inspired by it, evidently. I am losing my shit at this point. Actually, come to think of it, can you even get Chaos Emeralds in these last... in Mad Gear? I want to say you probably can, because on the world map it's treated like the other 3 levels, but nevertheless. Nah. So, what do, where go, do not trust, but... Oh, apparently there was nothing up there, so... Here we go. These fucking... You can stand on either side of them, and they will probably crush you. I hate obstacles. Obstacles and bosses that deal in crush damage can literally just go and fuck a pancake. Like, I mean, I think today's Ash Wednesday, so they can just roll it up, insert dong, fuck a pancake. And for fuck's sake. Well, I'm not gonna find out if they have special stages at this rate if I can't keep my bloody rings. Here, oh dear. Well, I think this is going well. Maybe. Grab some more rings there. Hopefully, maybe I can get to the end with 50 rings after all. At this point, honestly, I'm more interested to have my revenge on that 6th special stage more than anything. Padong cake. Good dong indeed. Oh, this does not look like a fun time. Just wait for that star to explode. Ugh. So it's... Ugh. Just, this obstacle. Just so many possibilities of crush, no thanks. Oh god, this looks awful. I don't want to deal with this because this looks like they're gonna hide something just off screen. If I'm not standing in exactly the right place, it'll crush. Okay, it would have spiked me, not quite crush, but still. See, now I'm thinking. I want to. I'd rather go back to easy levels and get the Chaos Emeralds before progressing after. Like, when I beat this level, I'll go back to the world map and go back and get the other Chaos Emeralds, because I don't remember if you can get ones from here, and I'd rather go through an easy level. I can guarantee I'll get to the end with 50 rings in and get the Chaos Emeralds before progressing any further, because I'd like to cheese the fuck out of this game. But I don't know. Is the computer still holding up alright? Because I worry. Oh, fuck. This... Oh, fuck me. I cannot with the... What? Okay, that was... I kind of don't want to deal with that. Like, I can do... I can't... I cannot deal. So I'll just go with my other plan of... Fuck it, I'll go and do some easy levels, get the other Chaos Emeralds, and then maybe come back. Even though Supersonic can't prevent crush damage. Now, slightly worries me that it says... Like, it's got the Chaos Emerald symbol next to this level, so I'm slightly worried that can I not get more than 1 emerald per level? I'm worried now. I could be doing this entire level for nothing. That's... Okay, rude. I could be trying to get that achievement for beating this level in 1 minute. Worth a try, I suppose. Blech. This is probably a huge waste of time. Like, I'm gonna get to the end and there'll just be like this giant silver ring and you go inside and it says, no, fuck you, do a different level. Actually beat the game on this goddamn stream, and to you I say, shut up, giant ring. And Laura, Marco Mangoni, I will not accept that he has one until I see proof, and I would rather not see proof if you know what I mean. Did I really just say that on recording? Dear, oh dear. Hey. I suppose, now that I think about it, I should have recorded more Ocarina of Time Master Quest today, because I'm not going to mention who it is, but my next guest is recording with me tomorrow. Really excited for that. But I still have, like, I don't know, I need to do post-Forest Temple shenanigans and pre-Fire Temple shenanigans before I can even entertain the supposition of having a guest. But then I'm also going to need to record more another Code Art. You know what? I should just not worry about it, because I have all of tomorrow. Yeah, all tomorrow. Before the evening anyway, so... I should just stop worrying. I should just learn to chill a little. So, goalpost, and no ring at all. I actually kind of would have preferred a giant silver ring that says fuck you or something. Or at the very least, like, I don't know, a gold ring but with a red Chaos Emerald in the middle forcing me to replay the first special stage or something. But nope, you're just gonna give me nothing. I am so very, very offended at this. Blah. Oh, did I... Apparently I didn't get any Chaos Emeralds in Casino Street. Well, that's fine, because I like the aesthetic of these levels, even if I don't much care for the music. It could be better. Well, yes, I know you have a girl boner for Spidey Poo, Ghosty Goo, and Friendzone McGee, but still... I don't know where I'm going with this train of thought. Can't believe I didn't get... Did I seriously not finish any of the Casino Street levels with 50 rings? Or, you know what, I probably did, but then I fucked up the special stages, knowing me, and okay, wow. I'm starting to get hungry, but I don't really have much. Like, I went out earlier today, like I did a bit of a snack shop earlier today, but I ended up not buying any snacks. I got a fresh 2-litre bottle of Pepsi, because I finished my cherry Pepsi earlier today, and that's not a euphemism. And I went out because, well, it's a weekday. I kind of can't stay in all day, and I did go out my way to go snack shopping and stuff, and also check in the game shops. And like, I actually ended up buying Super Mario Maker today at last, only £25, which was surprising because you could go into game and they'll be charging like £40-50 for it. Oh, I got it for 25. Aside from that, I was aware that I needed snacks, and I ended up dropping by a Tesco that I used to go into, like, in the first semester of last year, just because it was near where I had classes at the time. And then I just ended up in that neighbourhood, as it were. The physics in this level. I ended up dropping by there, and it's one of those Tesco Express places. And nope, I will not accept this lower entrance. I want to see what's in the higher entrance now. Directly below here, don't fuck it up. Ew, yeah, there we go. Bat. So, I know last year they didn't... Well, I think they did do the £3 meal deal that Tesco normally does, but they just didn't carry the sandwiches that I like. But now they do. So I ended up getting a sandwich, a pepperami, a bottle of... like a 500ml bottle of Tango, and also a pair of M&M's brownies that I didn't even know existed, and that made up my lunch today. And in so doing, I didn't buy any snacks. And now I cry all of my sins. I am now suffering the consequences of being snackless. Because I can't go out and buy snacks tomorrow, because I need to spend tomorrow catching up on recordings. I'm going to need to record and edit another Code R, and also 2 episodes of... Well, I don't need to edit 2 episodes of Master Quest, because just as long as I get to the Fire Temple, and I'm worrying, and I said I shouldn't worry. Well, let's focus on the present instead, and worry about getting to the goal and keeping these 98 rings. Because as I recall, if you get hit, you only drop 20 rings no matter how many you're carrying, unless you're carrying less than 20. I get really nervous, like, just generally in Sonic games, if I'm running around, if I need to keep rings for something, and I don't have a shield. Because shit happens. Well, we're over 100 now. And over 50 lives as well. Yum yum. I should just think how many lives we'd be down to now, and how long I would have spent if I'd kept at that third boss, because just fuck that. Are we at the end? Damn those aesthetics, but don't damn them because I like them. Now, another crack at that special stage, that special stage, as I believe we called it in Sonic 3D Versus. I was going to rewatch some of that earlier today, and then I forgot to. I forget things sometimes, and this saddens me. Congratulations, Laura, you're baking a cake and you have no clue at all, and the breaking my heart loading screen. And the collider ass scope. I'm sure there was another program as well that I was going to use Shoot as a springboard to talk about some other program that I remember, and I don't remember what it was. It might just have been that. I might have just managed to get lost in my mental bedroom. I will say though, and this is kind of a very British problem, I think, considering the name of the thing in question, but so I was watching Josh Jepsen and Attacking Toucans' Versus the Ocarina of Time. Not for any particular reason, like, I just wanted something to watch. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm doing Master Quest at the moment. And I was, as I do, eating midget gems with chopsticks. That's the thing that I do. And at one point, I dropped one of those... Like, if you know midget gems, you'll know that they're these round ones that have like a circle design on top. And it was a dark red one of those. I remember it quite distinctly. And so I was holding it with chopsticks, and I dropped it. And I looked around for it on the floor, and I could not find it. And I've not been able to find it since. Like, I've checked everywhere, even remotely where it could have perhaps landed, and it's just disappeared off the face of the earth, and this makes me sad, because I've eaten the rest of the midget gems, and now I just... Like, the completionist in me hurts from the fact that I can't have that midget gem because I can't find it. Implying that I would eat it off the floor. You know, I've checked every day since then as well, just to give me some sort of closure about these midget gems, and I can't, I don't, where is it gone? I cry all of my sads every time. Hey. Anyway, I recognise this area, so I suppose that's a good sign, but I'm still lost as all fuck, as opposed to some fuck. Whose fuck? Which way am I going? No. Watermelon, that's pleasant. I think the colours of the walls indicate how close we are, so I suppose we're in good hands. Tee-hee. Are we there yet? Because we're down to... Okay, we've got 10 more seconds, but... Are we there? Oh, we are there yet. Wow. Why was that so difficult the first time, then? What? Bish, what? Okay. We'll just jump into the next active Casino Street and give that another shot. Come on, let's have it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Game. When I said next act, I meant next act of Casino Street, the one that's chronologically after the one that I was just playing, not the next act that hasn't yet been clear that you want to railroad me into doing, because I do not want to face that boss again, because it isn't us, and it can roll D20 to suck a fat one. Oh, that's an antiquated reference. Okay. The poker level, where we're statistically likely to get money because this level hands out lives and money like they're cocaine or something. And the encoding warnings, they continue. I don't really have much to say, because I feel like I've expended all my commentary, and now we're just running through a poorly musiced but nicely aesthetic city playing poker. Which I suppose is a pleasant way of describing it. Oh shit, I just remember, this is that one level with the bloody field of those playing card platforms, and they're not even... Like, they flip on a timer rather than when you stand... Like these ones, cards like these, where they flip on a timer rather than based on when you stand on them, and if you don't make it across, then you die, which seems a little bit disproportionate. Ugh, not looking forward to it. If there's some way I can not do that bit, that would be great. I mean, I could just not do the level and get the fuck on with the story, but... At this point, I'd rather not. Blah. Are the frames suffering? Is the music the right volume? All these other typical Tess worries. I care, goddammit. Is anyone even still watching? Because I appreciate this game is a thing. I seem to recall last time I was in here, it was the level after this. I was talking about various shipping headcanons. That's guaranteed to drive people away from the stream rather than attract people to it. But I hope this is adequately entertaining. It does strike me as kind of amusing that the stream, like Sunday stream, that was literally just my face, was so much more popular than this. Like, am I really so pretty as to my gaming not being as entertaining? Oh, Laura, if you have other engagements which may or may not be sleep, or something else I don't know, then don't let me hold you down like some sort of balloon that's made of, like, waffles. I suppose that's good advice. Don't let your friends don't let friends be waffles. I think I've peaked. I don't think I can say anything better than that. So congratulations, you've witnessed the high point of this stream. That's it, we can all go home while I'm having this spam fuck ton of lives. I don't like these cylinder platforms, because they're things that can crush you, and I feel like they could... I feel like if you stand next to one, they're probably going to... Like, you could probably die from crush damage because Sonic stubbed his toe against one, and... Those bats. I swear those bats do weird things in Sonic 3, because they're originally from Sonic 3's Carnival Night Zone. And I swear they... I remember seeing them do weird shit with rings, but I don't remember what it is, and... More cards on timers, can I get up there, please? Can I get up there, please? Thank you. Holy fuck. That was surprisingly well articulated. And the poker continues. Which reminds me, I don't remember the setup for this joke. All I remember is the punchline is liquor in the front, poker in the rear. And it's kind of sad because... Oh god, I was just complaining about this bit. It saddens me because that sounds like a decent joke, but I cannot for the life of me remember how it's set up, so... Fwa. Just every one of my fuck. How many fucks was that? Was anyone counting? Or do you just not give a fuck how much Okay, I'll just stop now in case, on the off chance there are children watching. And if there are, then I suggest that some people out there are not very good at policing what their children view on the internet, because I am a brilliant role model or something. And also, by the way, did I mention, fuck it, I'm going back this way because I feel like the end of the level is like right after that field of cards, and there's no way I'm getting, like, the whole point of me coming back here was to get to the special stage, and I'm not passing that goalpost without 50 rings, goddammit. And I'm assuming 50 is the magic number. I'm just going to take a completely different route and hope that I don't even have to bother with that field of cards after all, but I don't know, I'm going to try and get every single ring that I can, because that's the whole reason why we're here. Yes, Lozzie, yes I did. I sent it to your arse address, because I know her address, because I'm creepy like that. Or something. I don't know. Well, the stream health is green. Maybe I'm not losing frames after all. One can hope. Oh god, more of these cylinder fucks with spikes and toast. Why toast? I don't know. Wow, they do not give you much time to climb up that thing before it becomes an impenetrable wall that throws you downwards. Are we there yet? I have the 50 rings, now stop throwing hazards in my way, because I don't want to lose them, I just want to get the last Chaos Emerald, god fucking my I will boof it into my That's a dated reference in and of itself. By the way, can I just take a moment to plug the, Tumblr snack audition thing? If you've seen my Tumblr snacks, you want to be in them, then auditions are open. Check out that video, I uploaded it recently, like, earlier today recently, alongside the most recent, well, it's not the most recent part of, oh, by the way, fuckity yay, I did the thing. It's not the most recent part of Master Quest, technically. I haven't edited the most recent, if you define it as the most recently recorded, then it's not, but it's the most recently uploaded. That was uploaded today as well as the Tumblr snack thingy thing. I'm surprised how well received that's been so far, by the way. Oh god, another checkpoint, Can I just have the goal and my special stage, please? And I'm not risking that. There's a whole stream. Yep, here we go. Nope, fuck this, fuck that. And are we there yet? It's been like 5 minutes. Can I just have the Chaos Emerald, please? There we go. Well, I say that as if that guarantees me the emerald. Oy. Okay. End of Act 2. Get to the point, please, so I can get on with... 7th special stage. It's not going to be easy, is it? It's going to be some sort of mega goose. It's going to be like a dungeon of some kind. Well, as dungeony as you can get. Oh, 99 rings. Are you go there? I do hope it doesn't want me to get every single ring in this stage, because that seems like the sort of questionable level design that they'd come up with for this game. Like, it's clever, but in practice, no thanks. Whoa, shit. Nearly. I really don't like those exclamation mark panels, because at least if you run out of time, you can cheat and restart the level, but if you hit one of those exclamation mark panels, you have no time to react, it's all over. And, well, that is very true, Lozzie Sausage Poo Poo. If the thing arrives on your birthday, then so much better, and there's something else that I have planned that may also coincide with your birthday as well, but I don't know yet. No promises. I hope we don't have to get all of the rings, because so much risky business right now. I'll just fuck back to the 99 gate and hope there's some other rings I can get. Oh, we're down to 60, and by the look of it, there's... Okay, can I please? Thank you. Looks like there's 4... Okay, this I can definitely roll with it. By the look of it, it is, weirdly enough, some sort of dungeon-esque thing. There's 4 quadrants, and presumably they all have different... puzzle level design things and rings in them, so... Well, if I got 39 from the first one, then... That bodes well. I'm doing well enough on time, got a decent number of rings. Doesn't seem like I'd need to get every last ring then, because it does seem to be sufficiently generous. But still, I don't want to hit one of those exclamation mark panels because they're so cheap. And worrying about time, but is it worth the risk going for those +5s? And oh god, bumpers. As if these special stages aren't hard enough to control as it is. Whoppity wow. Those aren't words! Those aren't words! Use your human words, Tess, but I don't like humans. Stop talking to yourself, it's weird. well, it's really not that bad if you talk to inanimate objects. It's a lot worse if you reply. If they reply. Fuck, I fucked up the joke. It's because of the pressure. The pressure's getting to me. I'm trying to be funny and it's not working, and also I'm still hungry and I don't have any snacks. And how many is that? Set 7. Okay, good. I think that means we can completely just not bother with this last room. Like, I have no idea what's going to happen in here, but yeah, okay, that's my cue to get out and... Are we home free? I think we're home free. Yes! Admittedly... Oh, achievement unlocked as well. Admittedly, that's not the happiest I've been as a result of completing a hard thing in a video game recently. But you'll see that in due course. It's a Zelda thing. So, we now have all the Chaos Emeralds, and now we can do Supersonic! Yay! And, okay, that was a bit of a weird message. Blue button, yellow button in brackets or something. I'm gonna do the easiest level in the game again, try to get 50 rings as quickly as possible, and see if I can make it to the end in less than a minute, and try and get that achievement as well. I don't remember just how much time being Supersonic saves, because as I recall, he's a bit less floaty, he runs faster, he jumps higher. Ugh. We're young at heart and we're free, you're Upscalo-8. Well, I never address you by that name, and yet now I have. Okay, let's do this thing. Oh, and I just realized 69 lives. Delicious. So, yeah, Supersonic. Generally less awkward controls. Runs faster, jumps higher. Has 69 lives. And the rings tick down, and I think if you run out of rings, he just returns back to being regular Sonic. I don't want to say that I don't know. If you die by running out of rings, that seems like the sort of shit this game would pull, but considering it's an homage to the originals, I doubt they'd do that. Because usually the only time Sonic dies whilst being Supersonic is if he's fighting in space or some shit. My thoughts are all sorts of discombobulated because I did that 7th special stage on my first try. I can't even. But I am getting some rather worrying warnings from OBS about the quality of this, so I'm thinking I may have to... Well, I don't want to risk this stream going the same way as the last time I streamed Sonic 4, so I think I would rather call it a... Well, maybe not call it a stream, but certainly end the playing of the game here and now. So, yeah, Is there like a bonus special stage? Okay, no. So, I think now would be a good time to just... I'll switch to Facecam and do a little bit of a chat, but I am so very worried about this stream, like, going all 1 frame per second like last time. And honestly, I don't think having the Facecam on is going to do that any favors, but I'd say I'm done playing for now. I kind of don't want to bother with that boss because you can't get 50 rings there anyway, and even if you did, so Supersonic's not immune to crush damage. Mad Gear I'll deal with some other time, but honestly, it's been enough of a struggle as it is playing that game on stream, because that was the first time I did it where it was all flavors of dodgy frame rates, and playing it this time, I mean, yeah, I got the 7th Chaos Emerald, I'm happy about that, but I'd rather end the stream on a high note rather than rage quitting as a result of being crushed to death 1 time too many. Or, I don't know, Mad Gear. The point I'm driving at is, I'm tempted to just say that's it for Sonic 4 on this channel. Like, I would like to stream Sonic 4 Part 2 at some point. I would want to do Episode 2 as a stream, but I don't think... Like, I think that would suffer from the same problems frame rate-wise. So, for the moment, that's it, I'm done with Sonic 4. I might play it in my spare time, but I can't promise anything. I could do like a Let's Finish series of it, but I just don't want to fight the crush damage boss, because... Yeah. Well, you know what, I shall bookend this stream by using my time responsibly. Yay! But it's quite alright, because there's 3 people here. One of them's your Upscalo-8, and you kind of have somewhere else to be anyway. One of those other people might be me, and even if they're not, they've not really been saying much, so I can only assume that I've been on in the background, and me disappearing won't make too much of a change to the schedule of their daily lives, because it is 1:07 a.m. and it is time that we eat this tasty, delicious banana, except it's not, it's 11:25 and I'm rambling. So, unless anyone has any objections, I'm just gonna call it a short stream for once. Just because I'm done with Sonic 4. As I said, I would rather end on a high note. I'm not going to rage any further at it. Additionally, most of the rage was internal, but can I not just end on a high? Thank you, please. Awkward pause. Well, I don't think anyone else has any objections to me ending it now, and why, thank you, Simon. I would say Simon Darling, but I don't know how that would be received. So, yes, it was most pleasurable. There's nothing I could say that wouldn't sound filthy. So, thank you for that interjection, Laura. It's much more relevant than it should be. Don't take that the wrong way. It's just I've talked myself into a hole that I can't back out of. That makes it worse. I'm just. Excuse me for a moment. Move it, Mario Maker. I just had to lie down after that. So, come back, chair. Mario Maker, get off my chair! I know you were £25, but stop acting like a £25 prostitute. How much does £25 even weigh? Is that fat or thin or what? I don't... Emotions are running high from that 7th Chaos Emerald, clearly. Well, I think I'll take the ejaculated party popper and run with it, put the kettle on, have a bit of a wind down, and just call it a prematurely finished stream. Gosh, this is awful. I'm going to enjoy watching this one back in post. Well, not in post, but like, I watch back all my stream archives to make sure that they're entertaining for other people to watch. So, as always, I will hang around in the stream chat after this. But I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and that's the end of this week's stream. Next week, different game. As I said, done with Sonic 4 for now. I might bring it back later, but at that point, consider it a revival of the series rather than a continuation. So, see your lovely marshmallow buttocks sometime later. Goodbye. That's not addressed to anyone in particular. That's to all of my love. I will just stop. This is just not a good day for me to say words, apparently. So, I'll just, yeah.